A brand new day. The grief is still so fresh, it burns and weeps like a wound. All the men are telling us that we have to stay indoors, that we can't go to visit the tomb. The city's in lockdown. They're huddled in corners, silent or angry, demanding their food, pushing us back into our places, slamming and then silencing us, afraid and full of doubt. They ask themselves, was he the Messiah or was he a fraud? What do we know? Have the rulers forgotten us now that he's dead, or is their net coming down? They dare not go out, so they send us for more food. Women passing through the checkpoints carrying water and bread invisible to the male eye, keeping everyone alive while they worry about the dead. They fear for their own skins, but what weighs on me is his uncared for, unloved body, cold and dead in the dark. The men panic about lighting the lamps and covering the windows as the military sweeps by while he decays in the cold damp of a stone grave. If we can carry bread to the living, we can bring oils and perfumes to the dead. He gave us everything. The least we can do is say goodbye to his body, preparing and watching with tears and grief, not thrown in a rubbish pit, abandoned, unregarded, like a worthless, lying thief. That man, Joseph, had given him a tomb, and I'm eternally grateful. Now we make a plan, the brave, the women, to drift past the guards, the roadblocks, the demands for papers, the leers and drunken scowls in the pre-dawn dark, to find him one last time. This is what we women do. Bring life, show love, even when all hope is finally at an end. So while the rest of them mope and rage, we gather spices and perfume for the body and head quietly out before they trap us in their cage of duties to their anxious fear. The city is silent. Shadows and guard fires, tension like a wire ready to snap, and something else that I can't quite name, like a taste on the quiet air. Finally, without a single question, we reach the garden where the tomb is dug out of the rock. We lean against the wall, waiting for the light to grow. It's pitch black, but the night is passing. I know there are soldiers in there somewhere, angry and ready to attack anyone who even looks like trouble. We're very good at looking harmless and useless. It's our superpower. While we wait for our chance to turn the world the right way round. You have to understand that we had braved all this. We had rebelled and fought. We had flung our lives away for one last scream of freedom in our lungs. We had come this far not to comply with funeral regulations, but to shout, Jesus was right. We want to live and breathe and speak and dream. Before the light was snuffed out and they dragged us back again into the night. So imagine, when we got there, what we felt when we saw the stone rolled back and the body already gone. We expected it, that they would take him and dispose of him. We just wanted to be there one more time before the Romans did their worst. Too late. Empty rock. The stone rolled away, our rebellion wasted, our lives at risk for emptiness and loss. The daylight grew as hope died, and we sat down on the dust, and at last we found the bitter strength to cry. Then, in amongst the tears, I hear him, just another Jobsworth worker bowing to the Romans to keep the money coming in, rearranging flowers and mowing grass. An innocent job, but I'm in no mood to be fair or kind. I turn on him, ready for a fight. "Where have you put him?" I shout, ready to wave my fist in his frightened face. And then I see who it really is, and the whole world falls away. I rush and hold on to him, shaking with joy and wonder. Jesus is alive. How can it be? I saw him die. I saw them put him under the ground, yet here he is. And he sends me to be the first messenger of truth, the first one to know, the first one to be able to say that he has risen from the dead. The morning sun begins to shine, and there is at last a brand new day.